Ahoy there, Legion! 'Tis the day of the Devstream, so you know I got a recap and review for you. It's been nearly a month since the last Devstream due to many sporadic vacations in the office. So what do you got to show for all your hard work there, DE? Dazzle me with your creations. Show us all what you do in that office all day. It's not a phase, Ma. You know, I haven't done a rant in quite a while, and by golly, DE's just itching to get me started. This stream was a doozy, though that clip actually summarizes the entire stream pretty well. Awkward, somewhat informative, but also revealing things you'd rather have been left unaware of in the first place. We'll get to that rant in a little bit, but time-sensitive news first, lads. There's a duo Gift of the Lotus alerts running right now, so snag them if you got the time. Never hurts to get a freebie Catalyst and Reactor. Next up, Valkyr, Venka, and Cerno Primes are all heading to the vault. You got until September 25th to stash away those relics for later farming, and in their place are going to be Chroma, Gram, and Rubico Prime. I'm not a big fan of aesthetics myself, but Rubico Prime does look pretty nice. Finally, Nintendo. Your wait is nearly over. Panic Button has confirmed a November 20th release date for you. And at the rate things are going, you might just get an update before everyone else does. On stream, they said next Devstream, that is to say 2 weeks from now, we'll get more information on sound effects and Melee 3.0. AKA, Melee 3.0 will not be in-game yet. And you know if Fortuna was going live, they would have promoted that all over the place today. So it very likely won't be out by then either. 2 weeks from now will be September 28th. That's Friday, and DE doesn't do weekends. So unless they're pulling some weird covert release strategy for arguably their first major content release of the year, I'm just gonna go ahead and file this one under called it. But as I mentioned, that upcoming sound stream that usually is pretty boring to watch, and I'm close to rant mode by now anyway, let me just vent this out of my system. DE made a point to highlight that to get the sound effects for their hoverboards, they recorded sounds off a Tesla that I believe the lead sound design guy owns. Now, I don't know if they highlighted the Tesla logo for advertising reasons, thus they're getting paid to promote a brand, or maybe it's just an eco-friendly virtue signal, or just some humble bragging. But a quick Google states that the cheapest Tesla to date clocks in at $59,000. That's the cheapest today, mind. These things were way more expensive in the past and generally cost north of $70,000. Now, I don't care what they drive or how employees spend their checks, but by emphasizing the brand, for whatever reason, they also exposed themselves to a nagging question. How can someone afford that beast of a bill for mere transportation? Clearly the money's traveling from the players to the office. I'm just curious when content's gonna make its way from the office back to the players. Again, that's not even a high-ranking, high-concept staff member at the top of the executive list. Cripes, DE, if you got the money to throw around that freely, I got a couple years experience with recording, writing, and actually releasing content more than once every other quarter. But back to the recap. Operator hair customization options are still underway. When asked when it will arrive, Jeff said, quote, "We're definitely going to ship it in the next couple of months. The latest it will be is Christmas, so I hope Santa puts that in the stocking of all the good Tenno girls and boys out there." Rebecca noted that this year has been mighty heavy on skins and not much else, so immediately after she announced that they're releasing a deluxe skin for Equinox. Now, as Equinox can be confusing in itself with all its various forms and functions, so they opted to keep this theme simple and focus on it being a blend of angel, samurai, demon, and ninja. You'd think ninja would be implied, as, well, that's what all Warframes kinda are, but no, they're going for it. Now, the color scheme won't stay, so good news there, but good luck to you all the same, Equinox mains. One, certainly following Korra and then Revenant. This seems way too ambitious, but two, because they've yet to nerf MAME, so still expect that shoe to drop eventually. The Corpus Gas tile set rework apparently is much more than that. This is a before and after shot of two examples they gave. As you can see, these things hardly even look alike now. style. And based on what they showcased on Fortuna, it sounds like all Corpus stuff is getting retroactively changed into this new style. I wouldn't so much call that a rework, but a reset entirely. And get ready to relearn a bunch of tile sets, I guess? I can't say if this is good or bad, just very different. We'll have to see it in game to weigh in on it. On the topic of Corpus construction, instead of the Grenier caves, it looks like they've made huge sprawling bases underground Fortuna that you're gonna regularly have bounty missions to go into and complete objectives. I don't think this is a bad change, but a curious one. As Steve proudly mentioned a few times at Poe's reveal, we are no longer rats stuck in a maze. Yet here they brought the maze back into the open world. Again, not bad per se, just curious. Now, the end of the stream was by far the worst section. If you recall, a past Devstream Reb showed some graphs and charts that somehow are supposed to explain how some frames get reworked before others, without answering any of the questions on how Nyx was actually going to get tweaked, and to date we still don't know. This week's distraction was PoopGate, and my, what a story that was. In essence, all she wanted to do was tranquilize one animal and call it a day, but to find it, she needed to find its tracks. This led to a bit of a poop chase goose chase. And how long do you think this task took, Legion? She started out just before 49 minutes into the stream. Considering, on average, the stream runs about an hour, how far into the stream do you think she had to go in order to claim her fuzzy buddy? Now, if you said 10 minutes or less, fair guess, but no dice. She claimed her some mangy varmint at 1 hour and 31 minutes. I'm glad she finally got one live, so the team can see how long it will take players and how to improve on that. But I do find it strange how after months of refinement and polish, it appeared so broken and difficult to do, when it worked all but flawlessly at Tenwakon's reveal. So clearly that was scripted. Oh, pardon me. I meant to say clearly that was a scripting error. My apologies. Don't forget those alert missions now. Thank you for watching, and catch you next time, Legion. Take care.